Hey guys, here's your final video for 5.2. What we're going to do is we're going to get started with numero uno here. 6, 15, and 9 are all divisible by 3. So we're going to pull a 3 out to start. That will leave you with 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to factor what's inside here. Okay, that whole time I'm just going to keep rewriting that positive 3 out in the very front. Plus plus is plus plus. 2 times 3 is 6. So we did this problem earlier. Here we are again. We want two numbers that multiply to be 6 out of 5. You can see 2x and 3x will do that. So GCF out of these two will be 2x. Leaves you with an x plus 1. GCF out of these two is 3. Leaves you with x plus 1. So you can see the x plus 1's match up. So we're going to pull out the x plus 1. That's going to leave me with this 2x plus 3. That's your complete factored form. Going over here to number 2. These have a GCF of 2x. That leaves you with x plus 4. That one's finished. Okay, so 2 wasn't as bad as probably what you originally thought. Let's jump down to 3 and 4. Again, start with your GCF. These have a GCF of 5. So that's going to leave me with x squared minus 4. This is a special circumstance. They are the difference of squares. This is a perfect square. This is a perfect square. Difference means subtraction. When you have difference of perfect squares, you have two sets of parentheses. The only things that multiply to be a negative 4 would be a positive number times a negative number. And we want two numbers that multiply to be 4, and these signs are different, have a difference of 0. So 2 and 2. For all the non-believers, let's go ahead and FOIL this quick. This is x squared minus 2x plus 2x minus 4. That gives me 5 times x minus 4, x squared minus 4. Distribute the 5 back in, you can see I'm right back to the original. So my answer is that if I wanted in factored form. GCF, that's an easy one. Take a look at it. GCF will be positive 4 because they all have a 4 in front. If I pull a 4 out of each one of these, I have x squared plus 1x minus 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to check to see if we can factor this. Does not look promising. Plus minus is plus minus. Numbers that multiply to be 1 is 1 times 1. Okay? Their different signs would be 0. This says 1. This is not going to work. This is actually the final answer. Watch if I check this. I get x squared minus x plus x minus 1. So that's 4 times x squared minus 1, which would be 4x squared minus 4. Clearly that is not the same thing as that. So these are no-go. This is your final solution, just a GCF. All right, 1 and 2. Factor the quadratic expression. These look like they're very unique. Okay, so if you look at this, 9, 24, and 16, no number divides all three of those. There's no GCF, so we're going to write our 9x squared out front, our plus 16 on the caboose. Signs were plus plus, so this will be plus plus. 9 times 16, well that's 9 plus 54, so that's 144. Okay. I'll try to give you all the numbers that multiply to be that. 3 goes into it, I don't know, 48 times. 4, yeah, 4 divides it. 30, what is that, 36 times. 5, no, 6, yep, 6 goes into it 24 times. 7, no, 8, yep, 8 goes into it, 1, 18. You can see I'm getting closer here. 9 actually goes into it as well. 16 times, because 9 times 16. 9 times 16 was 144, so 9 times 16. 10 no, 11 no, 12 yeah. That's the last pair. So we're looking for numbers that multiply to be 144 and add up to be 24. So 12x and 12x. GCF for these two looks like 3x. So we have 3x plus 4 here. GCF for these two, positive 4. So 3x plus 4 again. That should make you happy because what's inside parentheses matches up. And it just so happens what's left here is a 3x plus 4 again. So you can write it like this, or you could write it as 3x plus 4 squared. Either one of those is totally fine. They say the same thing. All right, next one. With your x plus, x minus. Just think positive times a negative will give you a 16. Numbers that multiply to be 16. 2 times 8, 4 times 4. We want a difference of 0. All these have differences of non-zero. 4 and 4 are in. Life is good. So you can think of this guy as x squared plus 0x minus 16. So when two numbers are multiplied to be 16, and when I subtract those two numbers, they give me this 0. All right, last two. No GCF. So we're basically going to do 4 times 25, which is 100. I'll end up breaking 100 down for you. 3 doesn't go in, 4 does, 4 quarters, 5 $20 bills. 6 does not, 7 does not, 8, nope, 9 no, and 10, yes. Those are the numbers that multiply to be 100. I'm going to write my 4x squared a while, rewrite my minus 25. Anytime this last sign is minus, our signs in here will be plus minus. I need 0x. So 10x minus 10x gives me that 0x, but 10 times 10 gives me that 100 that I needed. So my GCF here is 2x, gives me the 2x plus 5. And GCF here is negative 5, gives me the 2x plus 5. Again, distribute back in. Make sure you got your signs right. Yeah, it seems to be okay. The 2x plus 5's match up. And that leaves me with 2x minus 5. Okay? You cannot write that as a 2x plus 5 squared because the signs are different in here. So you have to leave it separate. All right, last one. Minus plus, minus minus. 49 times 1 is 49. Ooh, that's in all of them, actually. Only 1 times 49 and 7 times 7. So clearly, it's going to be 7x and 7x. So that way, when I combine these, I get that 14x. Okay, GCF of the first two is 7x. I get 7x minus 1 left. GCF of these two is a negative 1. These are with positive 7x minus 1. See, I recognize that 7x and 1 were already here. I just need the signs to be switched. So I pull a negative out of each, and I'll get what I want. So my GCF inside parentheses is that 7x minus 1. I pulled this guy out, and that leaves me with this guy and this guy, which get put together. So this one, you notice they're exactly the same, so you could actually write this one as 7x minus 1 squared if you really wanted to. So that's section 2. See you guys soon in section 3. This is a big section. Make sure you focus on it and get it completed. That's just why you see 3 videos. Okay, take your time. Be able to knock out every problem that is thrown with you, but always look for a GCF first. Okay guys, catch you in a little bit.